everyone, welcome to my channel. And yes, today's video is going to be the Q&A video. Yes, I'm gonna be answering all the beautiful questions that you guys have sent out. So I hope I'm able to take most of your questions, because they're literally, like, my community page is open. There are 234 comments on this. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for sending in your questions, and yeah, I'll try to answer all of them as much as possible. So yes, let's not delay this any further, because I feel this is going to be a very long video. If it becomes really very long, I'll snip it out. But yeah, let's just start. Do you feel pressure or overwhelmed to post wholesome content for us on an everyday basis? You do a lot for us. Please take care of your health as a priority. So I do get overwhelmed. Like, at this point, I am actually at the overwhelmed portion. So that is why if you see at least in a week I don't post for say 2 days, and that's for the other channel also. But I want to post regularly. Like, at least I want to post one video every day, because out of love. See, I don't make money off of this channel, because 99% of the content is copyrighted. So it's because of your beautiful comments. Videos like this, like the Q&A and all of that, from these videos I can earn something. But the music video reactions, I don't. So, but it's just my love for K-pop and all of your beautiful comments that keeps me motivated to explore more of this, this genre basically. And I personally love listening to K-pop music, so that's what motivates me. So for both the channels, yes, I feel burnt out, but yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, hi Dee. Whenever I watch your videos, I've noticed that you go into a very in-depth analysis about even small topics. Your reactions are really interesting and entertaining to watch. Thank you so much. See, these kind of things give me motivation to make videos. I wanted to ask you, what is the true meaning of happiness to you? I hope you're doing well. Please take care of yourself. I hope you are also doing well. I am taking care of myself. I try to take care of myself every day. And the true meaning of happiness, wow, this is a very very interesting question. For me, I think when I wake up and I realize that my mind is at peace, it could be like a normal day where I'm not doing anything, or it could be a day where I'm doing my routine work, making food, taking care of the house, making videos and all, but my mind is at peace. I don't have this lingering thing in the back of my head. Oh, I have to meet deadline, or I have to do something quickly. There's no pressure. So I feel when my mind is at ease, that's for me is true happiness, where you don't take stress on a daily basis. Because every time there padhai ka stress hai, we stress out because of our exams and studies and all of that. I stress out for so many days. In so many days I stress out because I have to edit quickly, post the video before the day ends. Otherwise, you have seen probably I upload so late, sometimes 11 o'clock or 11:30, because I've not finished editing. So I'm working till that time. So that creates a stress in my head. So whenever there are days where my mind is very chill, I think that is true happiness for me. First of all, how are you? I'm good. How was your day? Also, today's day is so far so good. So today is one of the chill days I'm having, not stressing out too much, and because my eyes are also straining a bit, so I don't want to watch too much content today. So yeah, I thought, let me first prioritize recording the Q&A. So yeah, the day is going good. Is there anything that you hate about your favorite K-pop group? And thank you for congratulating me for the other channel. I don't hate any group, and I think it's a very generalized thing probably that I hate about K-pop in general is the very strict diet culture. Couple of things are there, so I necessarily don't like it. Because a lot of K-pop idols are in a good weight and all of that, but there are others who are extremely like thin. They look thin, so thin on camera. So I feel that in real life, I don't know how much, probably they are just skin and bones. So I feel the strict diet culture has been normalized, that okay, you have to be this particular weight only. So that's the thing that I don't really hate. So hate is a very intense term. I would say things that I disagree with. Then dating considered as a scandal, I disagree with that also. Something that I don't like, because the idols get hate for that. Then I think, yeah, I think these are the couple of things. These two things are just coming at the top of my head, but I don't really hate anything about any particular group. I think this is more like a general thing that I don't like about K-pop industry. I will ask you how do you feel after having more than 8K subs? Like, it's a big achievement? Thank you. Yes, at least I feel it's a very big achievement because K-pop is a very niche genre, so me getting 8K subs is a huge deal for me. Do you feel any pressure now that you have to fulfill requests from so many people? I think initially I used to feel a little pressure, but then I was like, no, I have to keep the process fun for me, and I genuinely want to explore a lot of music. So yes, I don't now get pressurized that, oh, you have to react to it quickly. I'll do it at my own pace. People who want to stick with the channel, they will, and people who don't want to stick, they'll just click the unsubscribe button or probably never visit the channel. So yeah, I'm pretty chill with it. This channel is really more of a passion project for me rather than a business kind of thing that, oh, I have to make revenue from it. So yeah, I don't feel the pressure anymore. First of all, congratulations for hitting 8K. Thank you. Okay, here are my questions. How long does it take to learn and complete a whole dance cover? So all right. So basically, before I start practicing, I watch the video for 2-3 days. Like, I really, if I have to cover a hook or something, the portion, I watch the dance practice video repeatedly so that I memorize the steps sort of because I want that before I start doing the moves myself, I should have somewhat memorized the steps in my head so that it helps me pick up the steps quicker. Then I slow down the video, like literally sometimes at 40 percent speed or 50% speed to get the moves. And for the slow sort of tutorial practice, there are also a lot of dance cover that people do, and they post their tutorials also. So it's a mix of both. I follow both. If I'm not getting a particular step from the dance practice video, then I follow those tutorials which other YouTubers put, that count when they put it count wise 1 2 3. If I'm not getting a particular hand movement and I'm not able to understand, so I watch the mirror practice. So that's also one thing I want to mention, is that I always watch the mirrored dance practice so that it's easier for me to remember. And then so that's for 2-3 days that I do. Then depending on the difficulty of the dance, I think the whole process is probably a week. It takes me a week to learn the steps. And then if I'm like very, very regular, it takes me another week to match the steps. Because what I do is, once I learn, then I keep recording myself and I try to match it with the dance practice video. What are the bucket list of things you want to do in your life? Ooh, honestly, I've never made a bucket list for myself. Like, I have things that I want to do, like travel and go to a concert. Now that is one of the things that I want to do, go to attend a BTS concert. So these are, I mean, it keeps changing. So I just want to be like happy. That's, I think, the biggest bucket list. I just want to enjoy life. Do you have allergy from anything? No, I don't have food allergies. Were you a nerd at school? Yes, I was a nerd at school. Your first celebrity crush? Okay, so my first celebrity crush was an actor, British actor, whose name is Tom Felton. And he played the role of Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter movie series. Interestingly, he's also a Virgo, like Namjoon. he is still my celebrity crush. He's still till date, he's my celebrity crush. But at that point of time, oh my god, I had a huge crush on the guy. You are the best reviewer I've ever seen. My god, thank you. I mean, that really means a lot to me. You go to the depths in search of meaning of the video. So I wanted to ask you, what K-pop means to you? How do you schedule your daily routine besides your video making? Okay, I'll answer the second part first. So the morning time, I usually do the household stuff. I do my exercise, like I take care of myself and whatever. So I cook food myself. So I have to do my cooking, finish my cooking for the day. Ensure like the house is in order and everything. Then I freshen up, do my exercise, chill a little bit. If I have to read something, I read. Then after lunch, I sit for the video like recording, so that I finish it in, probably depending on how many videos that I'm recording that day, I finish it. Takes about an hour or hour and a half. Sometimes it takes more time. So if I know I'm doing, say, an album listening or a longer format video, then I have an early lunch. I have like a brunch, and then I sit for the recording, because it'll take that much amount of time for me to edit also. So that's how I schedule. So I I target that my editing gets over by 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. That a lot of times it doesn't happen because it depends on my laptop speed also. So yeah, and then after that, my husband comes back home, we chill, go for a walk and stuff like that. So that's how normally like my daily routine is. And the first part of the question, what K-pop means to you? Well, I think it's like an escape for me at this point because I think K-pop sort of filled in a space, filled in a need that of music that I was really craving for, because for a very long time I was like, I enjoy a lot of music from my own country, like and a lot of Western music also, but I still felt that there was some gap, that and there was something that I was craving for, and K-pop sort of exceeded my expectations there because it gave me the whole package. It gave me music, it gave me visuals, it gave me the choreography. So it was the whole package that K-pop gave me, which really intrigued me. And yeah, that's what it means to me. I think it's my happy escape. What's the worst K-pop song you have ever heard? I think it has to be "Oh," at least for now, because the lyrics. I was like, if you have seen my OO reaction by NMix, I'm literally pissed off at the lyricist that why, you train for so many years, you train these girls for so many years, you spend so much, amount on the video, and then you give them those lyrics. I was livid. I was livid at the lyricist. So yeah, that would be the question. I mean, the answer. If you were in a K-pop group, what would have been the concept? What role you would have chosen, etc., etc. Okay, I would have been like, I would have chosen a concept like what Dreamcatcher has, the horror concept, or something like the apocalypse. So basically, I really gravitate towards like the dark, dingy concept, like a vampire concept or a zombie concept. That'll be interesting. I would love to do a zombie concept or a vampire concept, something like that. Basically, which is maybe probably related to some sort of folklore, but in a darker way. So I would love to do that concept. And the role, oh wow, that's difficult. I think I probably choose a dancer role, like the main lead dancer or something like that. Probably I think that'll fit me more. K-pop is a sensation now. Small to big, everyone enjoys it. In India, we also have some great music bands and talented singers who can represent in global level. Who do you think? What do you think is one thing we should learn from K-pop? I think what we should learn from K-pop is marketing, because K-pop thrives on the perfect image of the artist. It thrives on perfection, right? And that's their thing. People might agree or not agree to that. Oh, it's like a manufactured image, and you make them look like so perfect, but it worked for them. They did something right from a business perspective, which worked in a global scale. What we have as a strength is our diversity, our classical music, that we can create amazing fusions, amazing, like, if we have to represent ourselves in a global stage, we can do it in so many ways that people would be like, oh, this is also from India, oh, this kind of music also is from India, because there is so much diversity. So I think they have made this, because of K-pop, they have made people interested in their country. The way they have projected is that this is like a perfect, beautiful image, and in our country there is no dearth of beauty. There's in fact there's an excess of beauty in our country, so we can also project it that way. So I think marketing is the most important, like how you project yourself to yourself in a global platform, because I think K-pop and K-dramas made people interested in South Korea and their culture. So that is something that we can probably learn, that we are trying to be somebody else through our music, at least in the recent times. That's why I think, like I said, there was a need, like I needed something, there was a gap that I could feel that I needed from the music space, and K-pop gave me that. So I feel that we need to be more proud of the the culture of music that our country has, and that's how you can represent your own country in a global stage, and that's how you'll get people interested in India. If you had to rank your bias in K-pop 1 to 10, who would be in which position? Oh, aren't all the biases, I mean, if the person is my bias is the number one. So just to make this easier, Kim Namjoon number one, and rest of them at the second position. That's how I'll rank all my biases. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Where do you live? Which state? I live in Delhi NCR, though Delhi is a union territory, but okay, you can say Uttar Pradesh because I live in the NCR region. Your occupation? I'm a very proud homemaker and a YouTuber. Your bias is in all groups so far. Okay, the groups that I can recall right now: BTS, Kim Namjoon, Blackpink, Lalisa, Tomorrow by Together, Subin, Dreamcatcher, Dami, Stray Kids, Felix and Chris, 80s, ITZY, Ryujin and Hyuna, EXO, Jongin, Wavy, 10. I'm not saying in NCT because like I don't know all the members in depth. So at least in Wavy it's 10. Mamamoo, Hwasa, and now even Solar is added to that list. And twice Geo. Dee, can you share your stan list with us? I mean the groups who are your ults or semi-ults and the groups you listen to casually. So ults though is very obvious. It's BTS for me, and in the girl group it's Dreamcatcher. I don't know what is semi-ults. I mean, I think maybe the second position in ults probably you can say. I would say Blackpink, Tomorrow by Together, 80s, and rest of the groups I listen to casually. Like these are the 5 groups whose most of their songs are there on my playlist, and yeah, rest of them just like casually. Oh, the next question after that is, what are your favorite groups after BTS, 80s, BP and Dreamcatcher? See, I've made it so obvious. So I think add TXT to that group because they have been my absolute favorites in 2021. They shook me. And I am also, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if I shake the camera. You can add Wavy also in that group in the list because oh, I'm so enjoying Wavy music. I'm so enjoying Wavy. Like whatever music of Wavy I've listened to, I've thoroughly enjoyed them. And I really like whatever EXO songs I play. In fact, the EXO songs that are on my playlist are literally one of the most played songs on my playlist. So yeah. So you can say these are the groups. Even N-Hyphen for that matter, I'm really starting to like their music. So yeah, these are the names that are coming in my mind at this moment. Are there any idols or groups you can really connect with? Not really. I think every group has something to offer. It's not really the connection with the idol, because if I have to really find a connection with a group, I have to deep dive into the group. Right, and I honestly don't have so much time that I know each and everything about every group that I react to. So that's why I feel like even like when I'm saying Dreamcatcher has become my ults, it's because of the music at this point, and I have only reacted to their intro video. But the music impacted me so much that I want to know what is happening in their lives, like how I react to BTS compilations or Blackpink, content other than their music. I want to do that with Dreamcatcher. So that's the thing. So it's not like I don't have a connect. To build a connect, you need to watch the content. So at least with the groups whose compilations and all of that I watch, I connect with them. So I think it's all good. It's the music. If I don't like any group's music, with BTS also that can happen. Even if I connect with the group, it's not necessary that I would end up enjoying all of their 100% of their discography. What motivated you to start a reaction channel? People say all kinds of stuff like reaction channels are fake and they don't have real content, which is partially true. I agree. Considering many reactors on the platform, how do you battle all this? I think if you are honest with yourself, then you don't need to battle anything, because people are not dumb on the internet. People are smart and they will know. I mean, how much can you fake? How much can you fake? If it was all about faking, then I should have been like in the movie industry acting, because I'm so good at sitting here and acting my heart out for while reacting to content. So I think you have to be really interested in the stuff that you're reacting to. Like I said in the very beginning, the K-pop songs, this channel doesn't give me revenue. If I was not interested in K-pop, I never thought I'll end up opening up a K-pop channel. My initial thing was that I want to talk about movies, I want to talk about music in general, and that's it. So I think if you feel that you have something to offer, you will not have to find a battle. Like nobody's going to battle you out. People will be like, the person is genuine. Because when you're consistently putting out content, people will see to it. People are not dumb in the internet. They know who's faking it and who's not. And what motivated me to start a reaction channel is because I am myself a huge fan of reaction channels, and I used to watch a lot of superhero related reactions. So those are the channels, like I'll mention two channels. One is the Hyper RPG and the Real Rejects. These were the two channels I follow. Like now I don't get time to follow them regularly. I see their content from time to time. So these are the two channels initially that actually motivated me to start my own channel. Hi sis, how are you? I'm fine. I like your reactions. My question is, how many years since you're married? It's been 5 years, and this year I will complete 6 years. I got married in November 2016. What is your husband's name? So I don't want to reveal that because I need his consent for it. So whenever he gives me the consent that, okay, you can share my information on internet, then I will do it. How was the P.T.D. concert live show? It was awesome. I've already posted my vlog for that. So yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life, and I've made a new army friend. So yeah, great, overall great. What is your favorite K-pop merch that you bought or gifts that you received? The gifts are behind me. I don't know if you can see it. I'll pick up Jungkook. Afreen, this is the best gift. This is the best thing that I own, which is K-pop related. This is yeah. And the thing that I own, like what I bought, are the albums. Those are my most prized possession K-pop merch. Is there any K-pop artist whose comeback you're eagerly waiting for? Yeah, BTS and Blackpink for number one. I'm literally dying to see their comeback, and also I'm really looking forward to Psy's comeback. What is your favorite storyline concept among the K-pop artists that you've reacted to yet? I really like the BU storyline, dealing with teenage problems and all of that. So that's one of my favorite storylines. Second is definitely Dreamcatcher's storyline of Dystopia. Loved it, absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. Even their horror concept, that was also amazing. And I also love 80s storyline. So yeah, even TXT storyline. So yeah, when you see there's like one has a fantasy storyline, another has teenage related thing, and there is like literally fighting your own demons, the whole pirate thing with 80s. Then with Dreamcatcher, you have the horror storyline. So these are the concepts that have been my favorite so far. Who is your favorite K-pop actor or actress? Okay, I have not watched too many dramas to really, I don't think I'm really qualified to answer that, but I really like Sojun though. He's a good actor. He's a really good actor. Dee, could you show us your wall of happiness in your new house? Yes, I plan to decorate the wall by the end of this month or beginning of May. So I'll definitely show. Your embarrassing, awkward moment your whole life which you can't forget. I think my most embarrassing moment would be, so when I was in Mumbai, when I was working, I used to park my car. Like it was an open parking for the public, but there were certain places that you couldn't park your car. And I don't know, I had the worst luck that there were so many instances that I parked my car over there and it used to get towed. So जब मैं वापस आती थी, when I used to come back, I said, okay, this is towed, so I had to go to the station to get my car back and pay the fine. So I think when I went for the third time, the police officer recognized me, like, why is your car like getting towed all the time? Like, do you deliberately want us to tow your car? I think, yeah. I mean, that the fact that he laughed and, it was a very funny situation. All the other police officers were there. So they also laughed, and I was like, yeah, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. But luckily, since he recognized me the third time, he let me go off with, he's like, fine, we'll not charge you for this one. Just pay like the bare minimum fee and you can leave. It's like, thank you. So yeah, probably that one. Go on a movie night with your husband and it's your favorite movie, and go on a movie date with Namjoon. The movie is okay. Yeah, I'll choose my husband. Go on a movie night with husband. Plus, firstly, though, it's my husband, and secondly, it's my favorite movie. So, yeah, husband trumps Namjoon. I mean, somewhere the Namjoon will get defeated now. So only my husband can dethrone him. Nobody else can dethrone Namjoon, but the husband has the power to dethrone him. Have you decided what tattoo you're gonna get? Yes, I have decided. I plan to get an army tattoo. Not the symbol, just army written. That's what I want to do. You are Namjoon's stylist for a photo shoot. How are you going to ready him? First, I'll not reach, his height. So I don't know. I probably will opt to be his hairstylist rather than the fashion stylist, because I am, yeah, he's too tall for me. He's literally like 1 feet tall. I'm just 5'2". I'm just 5'2". So he's the what, 6'2"? I think he's 6'1" or 6'2". So 8 feet का difference है. So I'm not never gonna style him, like style his clothes. It'll be very embarrassing. So yeah, I'll probably style his hair, and I would love to style Namjoon's hair. I would like to, make him have a mullet or a little bit longer hair, a little bit more baby hair. It really suits him. Steal Namjoon's Pokemon stickers. You want me to die? You want me to die? Huh? He will kill me. He will literally murder me for stealing all his Pokemon stickers. It's too precious for him. Or steal Namjoon's Dumble. I think I'll steal the Dumble. Yeah. For that, he won't kill me. But for the Pokemon stickers, he'll definitely kill me. A Namjoon's look you wanna have a portrait and sketch made of. The one with the lavender hair motes. Heidi, when did you exactly become an army, and what was the first thought after seeing BTS? I became an army in 2020 when one of you only, I mean, the OG, one of the OG people in this community, on my other channel requested me to react to BTS, because I was anyways doing trailer reactions, movie reactions, song reactions. So that's how I stumbled upon them. My first video was Fake Love. I got so interested because it was something very shocking to me. I had never seen anything like it, the visuals and all of that. So that was the first thought, was that what the hell is this? I want to watch another video of theirs, because it was so freaking stunning. So stunning. That video blew my mind away. So the first thought was, who are they? What the F? Who are they? I want to know more. That was the first thought. And I became an army. I think I would say I became an army when Dynamite released. But till then I knew like BTS. But I think because Dynamite was my first comeback, first actual comeback of BTS. So I couldn't believe how excited I was. And I really wanted to know more about them as people and all of that. So that's when I really realized that, yeah, I really have really become an army, because I ended up buying their merch. I ended up buying, a Sogjin t-shirt and all of that. So that the Dynamite era actually made me realize that I'm an army. What is the one thing you love the most about your favorite K-pop group? The music. That's the reason they are my favorite. According to you, what makes BTS different from other K-pop groups? Which group in K-pop is your ultimate favorite and why? Well, it's BTS only. Though they are my ultimate favorite. And why? And the first part of your question, I'll answer it together. I think what set them apart is because they were from a very small company. And at that point of time, they didn't have any sort of, they couldn't pour in huge money for their own promotions and all of that to get slots in variety shows and stuff. So I think they used social media at that point of time to their advantage. That's what they did right for me. That is why it set them apart. Second is definitely the music and the lyrics. They made this whole beautiful storyline, which was very rooted and grounded, and it related, it resonated to a lot of people. Because if you see how they've progressed in their music, they talked about teenager stuff, and they were, teenagers at that point of time. So they talked about the struggles that teenagers was facing, and people at that age slot could connect with them. So that really set them apart, because I don't think at that point nobody was making such lyrics. Songs like No, I have not heard from that 2014 that any kind of song which is talking about the school education system. So these are very important things. These are very important things to point out, because when you're talking something relevant about the society, when nobody else is, it's bound to catch eyeballs. It is bound to catch eyeballs. So I think they played to their strengths very well, which is why they were, which is why I feel that, these are the reasons, these are the two major reasons that sets them apart. Because see, every K-pop group, every idol who has debuted, they work hard, they grind, they do the hustle, they train, they go on diets, they go on strict diets, they do everything what BTS has done. But it is always going to be the music that is going to set you apart, and BTS did that. What is the one K-pop song that you could never like, no matter how hard you try? I think the recent one only, N-Mix. Believe me, I have listened to, I watched the stages, I listened to the song. I was like, let me, maybe it'll grow on me. It couldn't. It just couldn't grow on me. I'm sorry. No hate to the girls, but that song just did not work for me. Which is the one K-pop song you started hating because of how often you listen to it? Oh, nice question. But I wouldn't say hate, because hate again is a very very intense term. But I don't listen to it as much. But it's become like a skip. So I think there's just not one song. There are many songs. There are many songs. So the songs which are coming on top of my head, I think one would be do 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 do. I've stopped playing that because of how many times like I have listened to do 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 do, and I watched that video. I have lost count. I have lost count. So I think one would be do 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 do. Second would be Fireworks by 80s. Oh my god. When it came out, I was just looping that song like crazy, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm over it, so I don't listen to it as much. Third would be Dynamite for sure. I'm like, ho gaya baba, bahut sun liya. I can't listen to Dynamite anymore. What's your opinion about our country supporting K-pop streaming and all, but can't do the same with our own artists who can reach global level if we support them like we do for K-pop? I mean, these days songs are wholly dependent on stream counts, so that on many and so on that so that many other talented artists don't get deserved appreciation. That's what I meant. K-pop is a huge industry, so the way they market and the money they have to market, like they have made this industry in a way which has captured the fans, where they make it look like if you don't stream, then you are not a true fan. But in India, we don't have that kind of craze. We have that for movies. We have that for movies, like, oh, we have to make, this actor's movie or this particular movie, we have to get record breaking numbers, like it has to do 500 crores or whatever in the box office. But we don't have that for music, because music is not marketed like that in India. For us, majority of the music for the major public is Bollywood, for the masses. And streaming, streaming is not something that Bollywood really markets. The majority of the music which we are exposed to, it's not indie, or it's not pop, it's not even hip hop, rock, nothing. It's Bollywood. It's Bollywood, and Bollywood itself is not even a genre. Bollywood is like a mix of everything, which gives you, sometimes it has hip hop elements, it has classical elements, it has jazz elements, it has pop, electronic, this and that, it has everything. So, and Bollywood never markets is like, oh, we have to stream. So that leaves the independent artists, like how much they can do individually. How much they can do individually, they can't. So the market here is very different. The push has to come from there. Like how well the movies get promoted. If you promote the music that way, if you promote artists that way, independent artists that way, then yes, people are going to stream. There is no voting system here. I mean, when we look at award shows, we never are bothered about the music award shows. See how much viewership the music award shows get. Nothing. But when it comes to movie award shows, we are all like, yes, we have to vote. If Filmfare puts out like you have to vote for your favorite artist and stuff like that, then people will vote. So the market is very different. So the industry has to be like that. That's why we don't stream. That is the reason we don't stream, because it's not encouraged here from the music industry itself. What is something that many people love but you don't like about K-pop in general, or any K-pop artist? Heavily visual driven. I don't like that. Now I think the shift, what I have realized in 2 years, is that people are more concerned about visuals than the song and the lyrics, which I don't like. It has to be first. The music takes the second priority, the visuals take the first priority. Like you looking perfect, the idols looking perfect takes the first priority, and the music takes the second priority. So for me, that is the thing that I don't like. Which concept do you like most in K-pop? The dark concepts. Who would you meet if you can see only one Tanny, and why? What would you speak to him? Oh man, why can't I see all the members, huh? But okay, this is a hypothetical question. So I would meet my bias, which is like the most obvious answer. That has to be Namjoon. And what would you speak to him? I would speak to him about, like, I would want to ask him how he manages stress. I really want to ask him, because I probably know he is put under immensely stressful situations. So I would like to ask him that, like how he manages stress, and like what does he like to do to keep himself, like maintain his sanity basically. Would you rather go for a drive with women or go for the movies with Namjoon? Ooh, very difficult, very difficult. But I think I would choose going for a drive with women, because if I go for movies, then I won't be able to talk to June and Jin. We'll be watching the movie, so there won't be any conversation. It will be just in each other's company. But with a drive, I can actually have a conversation with Jimin and Taeyang. So I would go for a drive with women. How you want to be remembered by your Tannies if you could meet them personally? Oh, I would like to be remembered by them as the adorable Nuna who made them laugh. That'll be nice, right? What made you start a YouTube channel? I already answered that, like what made me, like the 2 channels that inspired me to actually start my own channel. If not only reaction, what else would you love to do on your YouTube channel? I think vlogs. If this was a much bigger channel, probably interviews also. So these 2 things. Which one do you prefer the most? Dancing, rapping, singing? Prefer? I think rapping. Yeah, second one, rapping. My question is, what kind of BTS songs do you like or seem mostly attracted to? Is it the songs like Smooth Like Butter or dark songs like Louder Than Bombs? Louder Than Bombs is my favorite song from both. So, but yeah, songs like Louder Than Bombs. Generally, I gravitate towards mid-tempo and slower songs. The best music video I've seen in K-pop, very easy for me to answer. It's Dechata by Agusdi, Min Yoongi. That's literally a movie, and there's no match for that music video for me, at least. It's the best music video that I've seen. What are your favorite outdoor activities? I love walking a lot. I can just walk and walk and walk. If you have a chance to meet any one BTS member, I already answered that. Who will it be? It'll be my bias, Namjoon. Which one do you prefer the most? Girl group, boy group, co-ed group? I prefer good music. If you have to give gifts to each BTS member on their birthday, what would you give? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's start with the leader. I would give Namjoon a copy of Mahabharat. I really want him to read Mahabharat because it has a lot of lessons and stuff like that. Like, I feel it'll be an interesting read for him because he's sort of philosophical in nature, so he can do a lot of interpretation from that. For Seokjin, I would really like to give him a book on Indian recipes, and I would like him to make those recipes. To Yoongi, I would actually give him a really nice quilt, very soft material quilt, so that he can sleep comfortably. It'll probably have a nice cat artwork on it. To Hobie, I want to gift Kolhapuri chappals because I really like his fashion sense a lot. He's a really good, he knows how to dress himself for different moods and occasions. So I probably think he might appreciate those chappals. Taeyang, I actually want to gift him a nice sherwani or kurta pajama, because I know he can pull it off so well. He's gonna look so good in a sherwani. So maybe a lavender color sherwani I can buy from Manyavar and gift him. To Jimin, I don't know. I would want to make a scrapbook for him with all the timeline and all the memories, like how you make proper photo album and scrapbooks. I would personally want to handcraft a scrapbook for him with all beautiful memories of him and the members and gift him. I probably think he'll appreciate that. And for my baby brother John Jungkook, I wanna feed him, because he's my baby brother. I wanna for his birthday gift, I'll be like, you don't do anything today, I'll be your personal chef or whatever, personal guide, and whatever he wants to do, that'll be my gift. Literally whatever he wants to do, I'll cook for him that day. I'll make all his favorite dishes, and I'll probably pamper him a lot on his birthday. Yeah, the big sister energy. And yes, that's the part 1. So I'll end this video here, and I'll soon share the part 2 of the Q&A. So I hope you enjoyed this part 1, and share in your thoughts. If you have any other questions, you can comment and I can answer those in the comments. So yeah, bye bye. You are the cause of my euphoria.